So here we are. I think I've straightened the camera out now. Oh, yes. It's a learning curve. I'm learning too. Okay, I'm not perfect. Ginger Rogers. It's Ginger Rogers over there. She's getting all excited. She's wondering who the hell are you talking to? You've really lost the plot, she's telling me. So, okay. I'm going to show you now on the screen share my image. Here it comes. So the image I've chosen to paint while I'm showing you what to do, there it is. So I haven't been too far off with my judgment with the line. I think that the image on the screen that you can see is wider. So, do I make the pier smaller or not smaller? At this stage, there's no point, absolutely no point in worrying about it. What I want to do is just get some marks in to indicate where that pier is, where that focal point on the left-hand side over here. There's a focal point here. There's the focal point here, which is the pier. And that's what I'm going to try and make some marks to give me an idea. And some marks down here to show where these breakwaters are. Do I want them? I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of like them a lot. So the image seems, the thing that's a bit overwhelming at first for me, and probably for you, well, so it's probably is for you, is that the image, you just can't imagine how you can possibly translate it into a painting. Absolutely, completely natural. So, and our temptation too is to try and draw what we see with the paint. And that's not what we're really doing. We're starting to build a relationship with the canvas, with the image, and get to know it really, and get to know it in a completely different way. This will happen over the next couple of weeks. You'll go deeper and deeper into the image. And like, I just want you to reflect on how you feel at this point. So let me stop sharing it. You've had a good look at my image. I can still want to be able to see the image myself. So I'm just, won't make any difference to you if I have that up there, right? Oh, right, okay. It's not behaving. It's not behaving. No, it's not behaving. Oh, okay. It doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. Right. So I've got the image there. Of course, it doesn't matter whether, because hopefully you can still see me. I can check afterwards. So I'm looking at my image. I'm going to put some dark marks. So let's tip a bit of that water away. Like I say, the acrylics in this plastic box, it means that you can keep them for a while. I'm going to put some purple. So I'm still using red, the primary colors, and white. At this stage, I'm putting dark marks in because I just want to have an idea. So I know this is the center of the image. I've found the center of the image. The center of the image on the screen. So, and I know sort of the pier is just sort of sitting above here. And it's sort of going with the horizon. And then again, it sort of isn't. It's sort of got a, so it's like, for me, it's like a straight line up and down with a slightly darker color to indicate a pier. I've got this focal point, which is a thin line. So I'm going to get a thinner brush, and just mark roughly where I think it's going to be. So it just goes over the horizon. So I've got a mark there with my focal point. I've got a kind of mark here, which is going to put a bit more dark in there, indicate where my pier is. I've got all this sky, which I can play with. And of course, the great thing is with acrylics, they can dry and you can change your mind. Might make it higher, it's fine, doesn't matter. The main thing is to start trying to work with the paint and the canvas. And there's always this dynamic between down, I've got downstroke here, downstrokes here, the bottom of the pier, standing on these legs. They have to, don't they? Otherwise it would fall over, topple over, wouldn't it? So somewhere there's a pier, isn't there? Not really sure about much more. And then I'm going to just make a marks here. I've got like a breakwater and it's just to the right of center. It starts about there, I guess. And then another one there. So there's a sort of beach. I'm just going to put some sort of yellow into the mix. There's sort of a something. So already there's, I mean, what starts to get interesting is, and then there's like a shadow under here. What starts to get interesting is already with about 2 minutes painting, 2 minutes maximum, I've got a suggestion already of what that image is. So I'm going to go and have a look behind the camera. I'll just have a quick look. Yes, already there's the idea of a pier. There's an idea of the focal point. There's lots of room to work on the sea. And I've got a really open sky. And of course, it's like I've got a big bird that's flying into the sea. Where the cross is, that will disappear with layers and layers of paint. So yes. So it's sort of like in the early stages with the acrylics, use lots of water. It gives an effect a bit like a watercolor painting. That's all I want you to do for now. And then I'll be back to go further. We'll have a look at the sky next. See you in a minute. Well, see you when you get there. So I want you to do lots of reflection, how you felt about it, whether you feel like, yeah, all of the feelings are like really, really important at every stage of the painting. And please remember, we're going to put lots more paint on, and you can carry on putting paint on until you feel satisfied with the end result. And the great thing with the acrylics, of course, as opposed to oil, is you don't have to wait a long time for it to dry. But there's loads of fantastic qualities of oil that I've been mentioning all the time. And, you know, hopefully you can sort of move on to do the oil painting as well. So look at all the wrinkles on my face. Oh, thank you.